Hello everyone. Welcome back again. I wanted to share some organizational things that I've been working on, and some of these are, this one right here is not new. This one is old. This one I found from, like, a lot of folks do it, like some of your YouTube stars, like Jennifer McGuire and Kay Warner and Nicole McGorrick, to name a few, because there are lots more, but those are the ones that I stalk on a regular occasion. I shouldn't call it stalking anymore, because you just enjoy watching their videos. They're like super awesome folks. Even Amy R over at Prairie Paper and Ink, super awesome. She just did a room tour of what a real craft room looks like on the yeah, because no one has time to keep this thing clean. Come on, for real. So anyway, but I did want to show you what I was doing for storage ideas, what I've decided to do. So this is the whole using these little bags, envelopes, I don't know what you're calling them, but these guys here, right? And so taking them out of this packaging, right, what they come in, right, and then storing them in this. And so what I did was, I have a, which I don't like because I saw another idea. I have the P-Touch label maker that I bought, that I just recently bought, which now I would like to return because someone else just used, oh my gosh, what is the company that makes all the labels that you can feed through your printer? I can't think of it. And you get the little label right here. You can put it whatever font you want. You can do 2 separate fonts, which I'm sure you can do in a label maker, but I have not figured that out yet. But you can, like, do them all at one time. You don't have to, like, punch them out separately. You can, like, just do like a whole row of them and do that. So that's my plan for this. That's why I have not done any more yet, because I do not like the label. I don't like the font. I want a cute font, right? Who doesn't want a cute font? So anyway, I'm doing that. So I did one like this, and so this was Mama Elephant Friend Indeed stamp set, and I cut out the paper on the back. So one other idea that Jennifer McGuire mentioned, because she's awesome too, is going and getting your paper pre-cut. Now that, like, when I did all of these cards, right, the one thing that allowed me not to be frustrated and allowed me to have a good time was the idea, let me see if I have any left. I have a few left, that I had taken the time and pre-cut the paper. So, and this was just for Christmas cards that I had gone and said that I was going to make all these Christmas cards, which I did not make, but I went and I cut all these ahead of time. So when I was doing all of this crafting over the last 2 days, I did not have to cut out each one for each card for the white page. They were already cut out. So one of my goals for my next month's February's crafty budget is to take paper into Kinko's or Staples or wherever and have them cut my paper down to 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and then I'm going to measure out how much this needs to be and have them cut that down as well, because it saves so much time. And guess what? It's not wrong. It's correct. It's done properly, so you don't have to worry about that and store that. And every time you need a card front, you just pull this out. And yeah, it was like super awesome. So that, I like that idea, right? And I like having my paper pre-cut idea. The other thing that I did is I bought this a while ago from Michael's, and I mentioned before that I've become a little addicted to acrylic blocks, and I like the idea of, when I'm stamping, for things to have their own block, for images and sentiments to have their own blocks, especially when you're doing a mass production of, right? So I had my, hold on, I had my Stamp Perfect that I had shown in the haul, which I love because it's a little bigger than the Misty that I have. So I enjoyed that. And so the bold sentiment was already hooked to my Stamp Perfect, right? But these guys, the ladies had their own acrylic block, right? And then the second sentiment had its own acrylic block as well. So as I did the cards, I would just pick up whichever one I needed, and I didn't have to worry about taking them on and off. Because number one, black is a beast to work with. It gets on everything, even when you're trying to be careful. And number two, when you're crafting, you don't have to take it on and off. And I know it seems like something slight, but if you're into it and if you're doing a lot of it, it is, a convenience, and it does make the process go faster. So I bought this, and this is a tray from Michaels. It is their Ashland. I believe this is Michaels. Their Ashland line. And it was like $14, and I used a coupon and got it for $7. So I did that, which I'm super in love with. The other thing, the other storage thing, and this only works. Hold on, let me bring it over. This only works if you have space. So let me see. Can you guys see that? I'm going to take this down for a second so you can see. So this lovely Lazy Susan, I had a quick sidebar is usually I have someone take my son DeAndre Christmas shopping for me, and I kind of steer them in the right direction. So they went and took DeAndre to Bed Bath & Beyond, which is where I got this from, and said, hey, your mom was in here the other day and I saw her looking at this. She didn't pick it up. This might be a good Christmas gift for her. And so he picked it up and he wrapped it up and got a card and everything, and boom, there it is. So I kind of navigated this. But this is a Lazy Susan, a 2-tier Lazy Susan from Bed Bath & Beyond, because all of this stuff was sitting in front of my area on my desk. And so I have, let me spin you over, I have all of this space going across here, and it sits right there under my lamp, my second light that I got for $20. Right, it's going to die, but it sits right there. And so it is like the best, and all of this stuff sits on there, and you can spin it around when you need it. Super awesome. So anyway, I just want to stop by, my camera's getting ready to die, stop by and show you some of the quick organizational things that I've been using and I've been in love with here recently. I hope everyone is having a super Saturday evening, and I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye.